Rob Ekno, and a couple of years ago, I was asked by God to share my story of my life's testimony from homeless cocaine addict and alcoholic to many years of sobriety and the life lessons I learned along the way of getting sober and getting out of myself and having a wonderful relationship with God rather than making the world all about myself. And if you look at the title of this book, Cruising Toward Heaven, Navigating from Rough Seas to Miraculous Adventures, you'd probably think it was something about a boating situation or out on a yacht somewhere, but actually it's taking you all the way from where I was a child growing up in southern New England in a nice middle-class family and seeking God, forgetting about God, running away from God, and becoming a full-blown alcoholic and addict, where I was eventually walking the streets of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, ready to jump off and land right in front of one of the big cruise ships as it took off and end my life several years ago. Thankfully, I heard a wonderful voice in my head that said, why don't you go out to Hollywood and make something out of yourself? And I had been a broadcaster up in southern New England for quite some time. And so God suggested that I take my talents out to Hollywood rather than ending my life. And I did, and I was out there for many years. And I ended up in a wonderful marriage. That ended after a period of time, after my ex-wife decided that she was going to head in a different direction. And I was sitting here 11 years ago wondering, what was my purpose? What was I going to do with the rest of my life? And all of a sudden, God sends me up to the amazingness of Alaska, where I am now, sitting in front of the Mendenhall Glacier here in Juneau. And he gave me all these incredible experiences for many years. And then he asked me to start writing them down in books. And I'm like, but Lord, I got a D in English in high school, and I still don't know where commas and semicolons and dangling participles go. And he said, Rob, I just need you to write your story down. Your story is going to help somebody else have a better life. Your story might save someone's life. I got sober the day after Thanksgiving in 1992, and by the grace of God, I haven't had a drink or a line of cocaine since. And I know that many are struggling right now, perhaps you. And if you think that life is hopeless and maybe you don't have the job, maybe you don't have the relationship, maybe you're just stuck in a funk of alcohol or drug addiction and you can't get out of it, or a loved one you know, a colleague, perhaps my story will help. You can go online on Amazon and see the wonderful 5-star reviews that are there. I've received numerous texts and phone calls of people using this book to help change their life, to help get them into a 12-step program, absolutely free. Maybe you need a rehab, maybe you need professional counseling. Whatever it is, there's help available for you if you seek it. But I just want you to know that your life is worth something. Your life has purpose. How do I know? Because God created you and he created me. And if he saved me from jumping off a cruise ship dock in Fort Lauderdale and ending my life years ago to being able to write an award-winning book. This book won the 2024 International Impact Book Award for Addiction and Recovery. And people have sent me texts and called me and said, I'm using this as part of my recovery program. It's helping me every day. I can just tell you from my experience, drugs and alcohol are not the answer to anything. You may think they're a temporary fix. Not really. Never have I seen it help anything. It's only made things worse. So if you're stuck in the middle of an addiction right now, drugs, alcohol, whatever it may be, I pray that you'll actually get yourself a copy of this book, again, available on Amazon or other online retailers, and read it. It's simply my story. No preaching, no telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I did. I'm telling you the hard lessons that I learned along the way and how I got sober and maintained sober, no matter what life was really good or really horrible. I just didn't drink or pick up the drug. That's the biggest lesson I can share with you. And so I just want you to know, if you're down and out today, you have meaning. You have purpose. Your story that you've been going through all the way up into this time here, the choices you've made, good, bad, or indifferent, are your testimony. And it matters. Most importantly, you matter. And I pray that today, if you haven't done so already, that you'll put down the drink, you'll put down the drug, look towards the sky and just simply say, Lord, please take this obsession from me. I want to be all that I can be. I'm done being who I don't want to be.